Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, bidders, buyers and neighbours. My name is Samantha McCartney and I proudly represent Hock & Stewart and our vendors here for the sale of 68 Applewood Drive in Werribee. And I'm delighted to be your auctioneer here today. But before we get on with the competitive bidding, I will outline the auction rules for today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids, and the words that I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor, a vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now, the contract of sale, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty simple and straightforward. Volume and folio number to the property, volume number 10117, folio 899, but more commonly known to you and I as 68 Applewood Drive in Werribee. Now, the goods to be passed on with today's sale include all fixed floor coverings, the light fittings, the window furnishings, and all fittings and fixtures of a permanent nature. And the lucky buyer will be required to pay the full 10% deposit at the conclusion of today's auction upon signing the contract of sale. And the balance is due with a settlement date of the 20th of October 2017. Now, the most important document that I will highlight today is the title. It is attached to the Section 32 of the Sales Land Act and has been on display inside the property for the last half an hour. And it does show a fantastic size allotment of 812 square metres of prime land. We're in a general residential zone 2, and all other relevant certificates have been provided and are attached to the Section 32, and the outgoings today do not exceed $3,500. Now, can I assist you with any questions regarding the contract of sale or the property at all today?
Ms. Auctioneer, I've been told that there is an easement running across the back fence of the block. How wide is it?
It's a really good question, sir. I believe it's about between 1 and 2 metres, but you would need to confirm with the contract of sale in Section 32, which has been on display for the last half an hour. I hope you can bid on that basis, and good luck. Is there any other questions at all today?
I have a question.
Hello.
I see the veranda is an addition to the original home.
Correct.
Are there approved permits for it?
Yes, there are. Thank you for your question. There are permits approved for that, and it was constructed in 2015, so they have been provided in the contract, and I hope you can bid on that basis. And good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone else that I can help with today? Any other questions? Very good. I hope that clears everyone's questions up. Now, before I put it over to you today for your bidding, just one last time, let's take a look at what's on offer today. Now, I just think that when you walk up to that front door and take that very first step inside, that feeling you get when you walk into a home, you just know that it absolutely feels like home. And this has that feeling, and everyone has said the exact same thing over the last 4 weeks, and it is absolutely stunning with the open plan design that it offers here today. Now, a very much loved family home, generous in its accommodation with 4 bedrooms, an additional study, 2 bathrooms, and extra car accommodation with not only a double car garage, but a 2-car carport as well, which means, ladies and gentlemen, you won't need to move for a very, very long time. But one particular feature which has attracted a lot of attention, and I think for obvious reasons that everyone's spoken about over the last 4 weeks, is the private allotment. But more importantly, that fantastic veranda that you asked about before has a beautiful view to the back uninterrupted river at the back there as well, which is perfect for all year round entertaining with family and friends for barbecues, much like the owners have done themselves over the years while they've been here. Now, set in a prestigious pocket, and like I said, with uninterrupted river views and a private location as well, and quality homes nearby. But more importantly, with easy freeway access, 30 minutes west will land you on the doorstep of some of Australia's best surf beaches, and 30 minutes east will land you right in the heart of the Melbourne CBD, voted for the 7th year in a row as the most livable city in the world. So sorry to any Sydney-siders here, Melbourne wins again. But if you wanted to stay local, and why wouldn't you, a short trip down the street will have you in the heart of Werribee, where you have an abundance of cafes, bars and boutiques. If you head a little bit further down the road, Pacific Werribee, where $400 million has been invested into the complex. So we now have H&M, Uniqlo and Gold Class cinemas as well. For public and private schools, you have a huge selection, but the highly renowned Westbourne Grammar is located just nearby as well. So ladies and gentlemen, if there was ever a home to stretch that extra 2 or 3, even 5% on, this is the home to stretch that little bit further. Without anything to do, whether you're a young family or a growing family, this is without a doubt the perfect place to call home. Ladies and gentlemen, properties in the area have been selling in excess of $1.2 and $1.3 million. We have been quoting between 1.1 to 1.21 throughout the course of the campaign. I wish you all with the bidding. Who would like to start? Can I see a conservative start of 1.1 anywhere at all?
1 million?
1 million, sir. And looking for 1.1. Would you come with me to 1.1? $1 million? I'll take the $1 million there and welcome to the bidding. I hope to see you at the end. At $1 million I have, still looking for 1.1 anywhere at all. At $1 million I have, clearly bid and offered, looking for a further rise to 1.1. $1 million I have. 25,000. Sir, I'm looking for the 1.1. 25? $1 million and 25. Sorry, 1,125 there. $1,025,000 there, sir, thank you. 25 the bid. At 25 the bid there.
Me too.
And you too, 25, $1,050,000. $1,050,000 straight back in, $1,050,000 I have, still looking for the 1.1, and 25 again, $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 clearly bid and offered, $1,075,000 straight back in. And again, sir, can I say? $1,075,000 for the first call, second call, third call at $1,075,000. And we'll place a vendor bid at 1.1. 1.1 invite you back in if you wish. At 1.1 looking for a $20,000 rise. At 1.1 the bid. At 1.1 I have fully bid and offered 10. Welcome to the bidding there, sir. At 1.11. At 1.11 and 10. $120,000. At $120,000 I have. At $120,000 clearly bid and offered with you there, sir. And against you at the back. My apologies, sorry. 120, bit of a tickle in the throat there. At $120,000 a bid. $120,000 I have, looking for a further rise at $120,000 for the first call, second call,
Give me 10.
and 10, $130,000 and 5, $135 the bid. At $135,000 I have, $135,000 for the first call,
Give me 10.
and straight back in, $145,000 a bid. At $145 I have clearly bid and offered. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. $145,000 a bid. At 145.
20.
And 20. 165 I have. At $165,000 clear bid and offered. 165 I have. Strong confident bidding. $165,000 looking for a further rise. At $165,000 for the first call, second call, third call at $165,000 against you, sir, and against you as well if you wish to come back in. At $165,000. 165 bid. At 165. At 165, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain what happens here. If I receive no further bidding, I will simply pass the property into the gentleman at the back here at $165,000. You hold the highest bid there. The highest bidder has the first right to come inside and buy. If you've been holding back, now's the time to make your bids loud and clear. At $165,000 a bid, $165 for the first call. 175 at $175,000 a bid. At 175 clearly bid and offered. 175 I have.
Same.
And same, 185 at $185,000 I have. At 185, 185 clearly bid and offered, looking for a further rise. $185,000 for the first call. 187, 187 I have, and 2, 89 at $189,000, 91, 191. Ladies and gentlemen, the word you've been waiting to hear, we're on the market and we're selling at $191,000, 192 at 192 I have, and 94, 194 I have. 194 the bid. 194 with you, sir, at the back, against you on the left, and on the right, come back in. 95, 195, 97, 97 the bid. 197 I have. 98, straight back in, 98.
5.
203, at 203 the bid, $1,203,000 fully bid and offered with you at the back, against you on the right, and on the left, come back in. At 203 the bid. At 203 I have. 203 the bid, sorry. 203 the bid. Just think about the location, ladies and gentlemen. Right here in the heart of Werribee, 203 I have. Properties down here haven't sold for over 5 years. Like I said, stretch that a little bit further. 203 I have. At 203 the bid. Invite you back in if you wish. First call, second call, third call.
10,000.
Strong, confident bidding, you're here to buy. At $213,000 I have. At 213 the bid. At $213,000. Invite you both back in if you wish to join in at 213. 215, $215,000 straight back in. At $215,000 fully bid, here to buy, $215,000. Think about the location here today, ladies and gentlemen. At $215,000 for the first call.
10,000.
Confident bidding is here to buy, $225,000. At $225,000, don't forget about the million in front. At $225,000 I have. At $225,000 the bid. At $225,000, I'll give you both a moment to think about it. At $225,000, just think about where we are for the first call, second call, third call at $225,000 with the million in front. At $225,000, invite you back in there, sir. A moment to think about it. Good news, it's not over yet. If you do change your mind at $225,000 a bid, I'll give you a moment to think about it. At $225,000, sir, you're the one I want to talk to. I know you've asked a question at the start there. We're at $225,000, an extra one will get you in front.
No, thanks.
No, thank you for your bidding here today. Good luck with your search. Sorry there, sir. $225,000 bids in your hand at the moment. Is there anyone else? If you've been holding back, we're on the market, obviously. So if you're here to buy, you need to bid, put your hands in the air, make it very loud and clear at $225,000 with a million in front. At $1,225,000 for the first call, second call, third call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once the contract hits my hand, the property will be sold. No late bids will be accepted. I cannot and I will not reopen the bidding here today at $1,225,000. We're almost done. Get excited. I'll call it 3 times in case you do change your mind. $1,225,000 for the first call, second call, third and final time. We'll put your hands together for the new homeowner. We are selling, sold. Congratulations to our buyer, commiserations to our underbidders. Thank you all for attending another successful Hock & Stewart auction. My name, Samantha McCarthy. Have a great morning.